The Convair XC-99 was a unique and monumental aircraft in aviation history, designed as a heavy military transport by Convair for the United States Air Force. It was the largest piston-engine, land-based transport aircraft ever built, derived from the B-36 Peacemaker bomber. Development of the XC-99 traces back to World War II, when the United States Army Air Corps sought long-range strategic aircraft capable of intercontinental missions. Initial studies began as early as 1942, and by 1943, Convair, formed from Consolidated and Vultee, received a contract to design a prototype based on the B-36 platform. Designated as Model 37 by Convair, the XC-99 featured a massive double-deck fuselage capable of transporting up to 100,000 pounds, 45,000 kilograms of cargo, or 400 fully equipped troops. It utilized 6 rear-facing Pratt & Whitney R4360 Wasp major radial engines in a pusher configuration, the same as the B-36. The wingspan reached 230 feet, 70 meters, with a total length of 182.5 feet, 55.6 meters. The pressurized cabin and 28-wheel landing gear system were notable engineering achievements of the era. The XC-99 made its first flight on November 24, 1947, from Lindbergh Field in San Diego. It was officially delivered to the USAF in May 1949. Its operational debut came in July 1950 during Operation Elephant, transporting over 101,000 pounds of cargo. It later broke its own record, lifting 104,000 pounds from an airfield at 5,000 feet elevation. In 1953, the aircraft completed its longest mission, flying over 12,000 miles to Germany, delivering cargo for the Korean War effort. Despite impressive performance and capacity, the XC-99 was not mass-produced. A civilian passenger variant, also called Model 37, was proposed for Pan American Airways with a 204-passenger capacity and 4,200-mile range, but was canceled due to the aircraft's high fuel consumption and the rise of jet propulsion. The Air Force concluded that the XC-99's size exceeded its logistical needs at the time. The XC-99 was retired in 1957, after logging over 7,400 flight hours and transporting approximately 60 million pounds of cargo. It was displayed at Kelly AFB, but exposure led to severe corrosion, especially due to its magnesium-rich structure. In 2004, disassembly began for preservation, and parts were transported to the National Museum of the United States Air Force at Wright-Patterson AFB. However, restoration stalled due to the aircraft's deteriorated condition and funding limitations. By 2012, the aircraft was moved to Davis-Monthan AFB, stored at 309th AMARG in Area 20, known as the Boneyard. As of now, the XC-99 remains in storage awaiting restoration, unlikely to be completed in the near future due to cost and scale. Although it never reached full operational potential, the XC-99 remains a symbol of mid-20th century ambition, innovation, and American aeronautical engineering.